Guys, what is up? Epic Slap here again, coming at you with some more Dead by Daylight, and this is a very special one. Seeing that there is a new Halloween movie coming up, I've decided to actually play Dead by Daylight until all my characters are prestiged. Now, I'm not the best at Dead by Daylight. I'll get that out of the way right now. But to be fair, to be very fair, I'm going to be doing an AMA, which is Ask Me Anything. I actually had to look what that meant up, because why don't you just call it a Q&A? So, in frustration of confusion, which means if you're confused on what an AMA is, that's what it means. So, now that there's a new Halloween movie coming out, I want to do kind of a horror theme. Until then, I kind of want to do that, even though I might do a Fortnite video here and there, but like mainly, what I'm mainly going to be doing is horror movies. I'm a horror movie amateur director. Not gonna fully put it out there, but I'm on my way to becoming a professional director once I get movies out there. I'm working on fan films first. I have my own films already pre-written before the fan films, so I've got backup plans. But without further ado, let's begin the Q&A, which AMA. Q&A, AMA, Ask Me Anything, go. Now, well, when you start giving up your questions, I'm going to go ahead and put this out of the way. I just got done watching one of my favorite YouTubers. There are actually two of them in the video. We watched a movie, which is WWAM. Wham. Now, they were doing a live with Drum Dums, Dave McCray, and Cody. I don't know who the Cody guy was. I've never heard of him. They all have one thing in common. They love horror movies, and they do reviews. I was asking some questions and stuff, and I actually couldn't get the right question out there, so I kind of made up things as I went. I really wanted them to read my question, but being there was 420 people watching, it's kind of impossible. Now, I kind of think the reason they avoided my questions is because of how absurd they was, plus there was like a million questions coming in at the same time. And obviously some questions are going to be better than the other. You know what? So as this game begins, let's begin the Q&A. I'm going to do my best to get your questions out of the way. I mean, as slow as the questions come, I pretty much, can answer them right off the bat. I can answer almost every question. I do actually want to do this. If I skip your question, it's because I missed it. And I am also the obsession. So let's pray. Let's pray it's Michael. If it's not, oops. We're fucked. Big time. And also, I'm going to kind of tone down my cussing. That's my only F word for the video. For the live stream. Poop. Air chainsaw. Yep. Bad deal. I don't know where he went. It might be Leatherface. There seems to be a lot of Leatherfaces today. And last night when I did my live stream. So I was thinking on the way the Q&A would work. I'll do my best to answer every question as honest as I'm going to answer it very honest. It's please no perversion questions. Would I look taints or something like that? I don't want to. Just getting that out of the way. I'm not in for the whole perverted questions. However, if there's really ridiculous questions, I'll answer them. I see him. He thinks he's sneaky. He thinks he's sneaky. I don't have light weight on. Oh, poop. Poop. Oh, I'm gonna die. I might die. He didn't know where I was until I slammed that. Oh boy. Crap. He starts that chainsaw, I'm kind of screwed. I can outrun him for a little bit. I don't know how long I can outrun him. Haha. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna try to run this other way. If he starts that chainsaw, I'm kind of screwed. I'll run out of, quick. Shit, Taki mushrooms on a penis. I didn't say I was entirely safe for work. Oh, I'm kind of freaked out. Kind of freaked out. All right. I don't see him anywhere, so I've actually kind of did a good thing, somewhat. I want to go that way. If I had to guess where he's at, he's probably far over there. This hillbilly is not sneaky, so I don't know. Possibly there he is. We'll keep an eye on him there. Ah, fudge! I almost swore again. Oh, he thought I ran in there. Oh boy. Guys, we might actually die. Okay, okay. He's gone. We're actually like doing a good job maneuvering. Okay, we gotta do a generator. Is he there? Does he see us? Alright, we got it. Where's the door? 2 doors. Alright, I'm going for this one. Holy crap, guys. We actually outmaneuvered the killer. Not touching us at all. I'm leader, so open that door. Ah, crap. He got somebody down. And on... Oh, he's got him hooked up. Me, I'm always the kind of guy who likes to save them. So, come this way. Alright, let's go save her. If he camps, we're not doing it. We can't do it. There's no point of killing 2 people when the killer's a cheater. Now, if he's a good sport... Okay, did you get him? Ah, he's cheating. We're gonna have to run. He's actually cheating like crap. Alright. I'm running. I am not sticking around for that one. Alright, drop that one down. You know what? We'll go ahead and fix this one. We're gonna fix this and get out of here fast. We're gonna try to be possibly, I mean, we'll get out of here for sure. We're not gonna go down unless he uses that chainsaw to actually gear us down, but kind of want to wait, but I kind of want to just leave. Yeah, we'll leave. We're already out. That will encourage them to leave. But yeah, we got out of there. So we survived. We're good on that. Now watch the next one either be Michael or freaking Leatherface. Leatherface seems to be getting really popular. I think because he's a summertime killer. And when Halloween comes out, you're gonna expect literally everybody playing as Michael. Ah, we ain't got enough. Okay. We'll join another lobby. I'm really surprised nobody's commented anything yet. Usually people do. 1 person watching. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright. You want to upgrade this toolbox that is kind of crap. Let's do this. We'll change that out for lightweight. And we'll throw in the bonus objective or survival. Okay, survival's for sure the name of the game, so we'll throw that in there. Alright. There we go. Alright. There we go. Let's see. We'll just ready up and we're gonna post this on the Facebook. There we go. Now we're ready and we're good to go. King Butter. Alright. I always find it funny how when this game you just go to the next trial. You escape that trial, end up in another one, and you end up facing Leatherface or... Now, I wish they would have done a different killer other than Leatherface. I'm kind of glad he's in the game, but there was no point of actually putting him in the game. The only game I actually like Leatherface in is, in fact, Terrordrome. Now, if you don't know what Terrordrome is in fact a 2D fighter. Where you play as Michael, Freddy, Jason, Ash Williams. He's my favorite to play as. Him and Michael. Michael's kind of slow, but he's strong-ish. And he's got some good special abilities. All of them do. Ash has this spinning chainsaw trick he does. And uses the book as, like, special powers. Like, throw a deadite at you, or even, there's a special game mode where all the deadites come at you, too. Alright, didn't we just... Yeah, we just came from here. I'm the freaking Obsession again. I have more chance of being the Obsession than most everyone in this. I know who it is. It's the nurse. You have to go around, sweetheart. I don't want to use my box. Rule. This is rules of survival. You never use the box when there's more than one person around. It just acts as just as fast as if 3 people were there. Or the box basically acts as another half a person of movement, depending on the box you get. If you had a Alex's toolbox and you get some special attachments to it, it does normal the repair speed. Now that damn nurse is gonna start running that way, and she's gonna spawn right there. We'll go for this one. She's not gonna expect one to be open as it is, so we'll just have to keep an eye out. Now she's very easy to maneuver. She's very easy to outmaneuver. Okay, so they're here. This can be done lickety split. 20 seconds with 3 people. 4 people it takes, I think, 10. With 1 person it takes a minute and a half, and you done screwed up, sweetheart. The kitty cat's not around, so is she coming? Nope, she's not coming. Not yet. I don't know why the killer's not too bright in this one. To be honest with you, she's not too bright. Okay. Okay, rule breaker. Disadvantage. It would. Oh, it's a totem. Hold on, I'm gonna find the totem. Oh, never mind, I don't have to. Oh crap. Run, because she can... I don't like the blink ability. They could have gave her something more cool, like she can spawn anywhere she wants, but it takes her like 2 seconds to actually. And she does it in a straight parallel line. She doesn't exactly, you know, she doesn't actually like have her choice to do what she wants. Oh, poop. She's right up on me. Okay. I have to run. If I'm smart, I can outmaneuver her. I'll have to do that. That way it gives her a chance to blink. Blinking can be a blessing and a curse. Okay. We'll stay right here. Okay. She went that way, we'll go this way. Okay. I don't know what to do. Maybe, possibly. She got somebody down, so that gives us a chance to finish this one. Or they got it done. Okay. I didn't see it, so that's why. We'll have to go this way. Finish the ones down that way. We could start on the one in the middle. She won't be expecting it. Be sudden. Never mind. Please, I hope she. The nurse. Anyone who's played as the nurse should never know that to camp. It's never the best idea, because the nurse. The only thing nurse can really do is stay right up on them, or, you know, not. I'll help her with this. I'm not going. If I go to save her, I'm better at the toolbox repairing. I know I'm breaking a rule. I'm using the toolbox, but we got 2 left, and someone already saved her. Now I'm gonna help with normal because it's halfway. So now it acts as if 1.5 person is there. The toolbox kind of. She missed. All right. We'll kind of have to do this. I think for a fact that if she blinks and you hit her with the pallet, she actually instantly goes down for a couple seconds. While you're working on that, Missy, I'm gonna go finish this damn. She won't be expecting this unless I mess up. I hope I don't mess up. All right. We might be able to finish this. She's distracted really well. Today is just, we're on a good luck roll. I've got my lucky vest on and we're gonna win. Yay! Now if we make her mad, if she quits before the game's over, I've had it happen. Crap. Okay, she hasn't seen me. Let's hope it stays that way. Alright, good. We're on a good roll. Alright, we're going to switch to normal. Now, she's in there being chased. This one is obviously hard to use, so I'm not going to hold it against her. Because some abilities for certain characters, or some killers, are just better than others. Like, for real, Michael is probably the most OP. She can be pretty OP when she wants. That's back when they gave her normal speed. She had the same speed as, like, the Trapper and Michael. Even though Michael's kind of reduced of how OP he is. But the nurse is the slowest in the series due to the fact that, I'm going for this door. There's 3 of us going for it too. So I got leader. Leader makes them go faster. And if they got prove thyself, everyone around us goes a lot faster. I'll heal you, buddy. Ah, crap. She got her. We'll have to go back and save her. We'll have to be heroes. I hope I don't. I mean, look. I'm willing to be a hero as long as the person, they're not being camped. But I'm going back for that girl. I don't mind doing it. I just don't like doing it. I'd rather, you know. Come on, bitch. Chalky, Citus. That's not a real thing. But... Alright, let's go. Wow, these killers are just so disappointing. I wonder if that same one... Oh crap, I left. If she could leave right now if she really wanted to. I don't know why they're healing her. I was healing her because there was time, but I don't know why they're still healing her. Alright, we got 23,000 from that. Not bad, not bad. Well, 22,000 plus my 1,000 I had. We got enough to upgrade and possibly level up. We're at level 44. So, yeah. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll do this, and then we're level 45. We got 5 more levels. I think when I reach level 50, then we get the special perk that we get, or the special outfit again. I think I will call the stream here unless the questions roll in really well. The questions don't seem to be rolling in, so here's the deal. If you're just now watching and it's not live, you can still ask me the questions. I would be happy to answer them even in the next video. I could possibly get someone in on this video if I wanted to. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and cancel, and I could see if she's online. She's a good... The whole, you know, these younger ones. I don't think she's online right now, actually. I don't think she's online. Kind of wish she was. She's cool. I will not lie. She is really cool. She's probably one of the coolest YouTubers I've met in my young area. Or my start-off area. For people who are below 100 subscribers, she's really cool. She's at 90 subscribers now. I don't see her even on here, I think. Uh-oh. LMN. Okay, she's not online. I could send her an invite to, invitation to the lobby. What the hell? Taki? Let's go ahead and send her an invite. I don't know if she's online. I have no idea. But we'll go ahead and do that. Just so you guys know, I know you don't want to look at the blue screen forever, and... Alright. Alright, got a Laurie Strode here, and a Fingman. And now I'm a Dwight. Uh-oh, never mind. We don't have that no more. Okay, disconnected from those. That's fine. I'll find a better game. Okay, now I want to talk about the future of the channel while we're in here. I know this seems like, oh, he's just filling in questions, even though nobody's answering them right now. Well, that's fine. Nobody comes in that first minute that you're live. It kind of takes a minute to see how it plays out. But I'm going to answer this. The future of the channel is, I'm not going to be doing anything much different. It's still going to be gaming. But if there was a thing you guys wanted me to do, like a cinnamon challenge or something like that, or even a vlog. I do vlogs here and there when I feel it's necessary. I don't want to be over prominent with my vlogs. But vlogs are to kind of keep you updated. But this is what this is going to be. It's going to take place in this week's vlog. For a month, I kind of want to do a vlog a week, every night a stream, as much as I can. But as far as kind of scheduling it out a bit more, a bit better. But yeah, as far as the future of the channel goes for the third time, I think I'm going to go with more of a PG approach to it. I don't want to be... I know I'm a foul-mouthed kid, not a kid, but I'm a foul-mouthed chucklehead that is goofy and doesn't take anything on this game serious. I mean, I kind of do. It's scary. This game is very horrific. It's a very good game. I am not going to lie, even though it's like repetitive. But every outcome to each each round, each trial is a tad bit different. I will say that it seems better if I was, doing commentary on other things like movies or stuff like that. But when I do repetitive games like this, I kind of stray into a different category here and there, like an action game here, possibly another horror game here, and even a puzzle game maybe, and then a strategy game. I don't do strategy. I do more of turn-based games, not turn-based strategy, but turn-based. Like Final Fantasy, I did a video on that. I don't know if it got barely any views. I don't know if people would have liked it or would like to see a sequel to it. Although I've become very hooked on the game itself. And also notice the menu here. It doesn't actually show like the killer like it used to. Like it used to give away the killer when going against the shape, you know, or going against the cannibal, facing the cannibal, stuff like that, facing the nightmare. Like, it would give it away in such a great detail. Like, you know you're going against it, so you kind of prepare yourself. This, it's just now spontaneous. So if Michael was at this map, if we went against a Michael here, and I am also the Obsession, I would be terrified, to be very square with you. I am terrified of Michael Myers, due to the fact that, you know, he's very unpredictable. Every Michael I've ever faced, and yeah, even some campers, have become very unpredictable and can find you in the most inconvenient way. There is a Michael, of course, that, I mean, some of you who've watched my channel know there's an ability where he can actually sense through walls, but he doesn't go into tier 3. They've updated that to where he could be in tier 3 forever and have that ability. It's just an ultra rare perk. Okay, it's not, it's Freddy Krueger. So it is not Michael, but I'm still the Obsession. I actually have a better odd of escaping the killer by maybe 10%. Depends on how well the killer is. Depends on how well he plays. Even though he's chasing someone and he's cut somebody just now, I'm still safe. I played that tactic very smart. Does he got, okay. I wonder what this eye ability down there is. Hook for aura reading, I think that's what it was. Or I see, okay, someone's got a perk where I can see. That's what it is. That's what that does. I like somehow it interacts with the environment. I kind of wish the game would be I wish the game would have been more of an approach towards each trial. There's like maybe 5 trials, different rooms, kind of like the Saw movies, except you get to choose the killer, and then the killer has tactics on how he takes you out. I would play a horror game that plays more like that. Poop. But I wouldn't play it on the, oh crap, I hear the music. We're gonna run this way. I heard the music and I knew, uh-oh. The music gives it away where he's near. Now, it doesn't tell you how close. And my kitty cat didn't flash up, so obviously he wasn't too close. So I'm gonna go after this guy. So he's obviously not near, and he's not getting off anytime, or he's not coming down here anytime soon. Now he is. But we got a couple seconds to get ahead of him. Why did you come down here? There was no point of you coming already. I already got him off the hook. So, from what I gather of what would be a great idea for a horror game, if you're making a slasher game, make it a slasher. Make the scenario happen. Make the characters play the role of that character, and they can't break from it. Like, if you're a religious girl, I mean, you're not one that would use violence. You'd be more of the running type. If you're a jock, you'd be kind of faster, yeah. What they did with Friday the 13th wasn't a bad idea. I liked the idea of the Friday the 13th game. But it was how they made Jason too OP. Literally. Jason would at least get most of everyone killed. If he was a good Jason. And what I mean by this is, giving him the ability to sense where someone is. I think if someone had messed up and like closed the door too hard, or didn't close it slow enough, crap, that wasn't cool. I think if they would have done it more like that, you didn't see red auras around how the damn or the counselors worked. I think if it would have been more like that, I think the game would have been a smashing hit. I think it would have paid more money. It would have gotten more money. People wouldn't have returned it to the store. I don't think people would have hated it as much. To me, honestly, Friday the 13th should have been something more of what this is. Even though Friday the 13th deserves such a standout, more horrific way of approaching. Yeah, the violence in it was great. The whole idea, the whole gore system in it, hacking people apart, killing them in your own way. I think if you to create a kill like you do in the wrestling games, would have been fantastic. Like, seriously, there were so many ways they could have approached the game, and they kind of went the cheap way. To be honest, they went cheap on the game, even though they got an okay from the creator, Sean S. Cunningham. But honestly, I really think if they would have stuck to what they have done, what Jason is and who he is, I honestly think he would have, helped a lot. Okay, he's got somebody down there. But like, Michael Myers deserves a phenomenal game to happen to him. And if this movie happens, it's in a very generic possibility that it still can happen. I actually think Michael Myers as a Halloween, as a video game, would be a bit more successful due to the fact that if you do it right, don't give Michael some outstanding ability or even like, even crazy stuff, I don't think it being what it was. I like Friday the 13th the game, but as far as what it used to be, or what it started out being, was great. But from what it turned out to be, it kind of became crap. And I hate saying it about one of my favorite franchises. When you hear the name Jason, you actually think of, Friday the 13th. You don't think of Momoa or even Jason Lee, or you don't even think of an actor. You instantly know who you're talking about. I think if Jason was such a great character, he'd have had a better movie. Well, to be honest with you, I think the same. I don't think anything negative towards the game other than the fact that from what it was just OP as balls, dude. Like, Jason, yeah, he's invincible, but I don't think giving him a grab that was... I think he should have moments where his grab needs a cooldown. Lifting people like that is kind of hard, This might actually get me killed. Move out of my way. Move. Oh, you done put me to sleep, dude. Oh, crap. He's on my tail. He's coming after me? We're all asleep. Like, seriously. Okay, I know how to get out of the dream world. The dream world, the best way to get out of it is to fail a generator on purpose. So we find a generator, if we could ever find one. They seem to be a million hidden all over this giant colossal factory. Alright, but as far as a Freddy Krueger game goes, I think it would be... I think it could have some potential of being scary. I honestly think that. I actually think Freddy Krueger in a video game is scary. This is scary, to be honest. I mean, it's not like overbearingly frightening like Michael Myers chasing you in actuality. It's just frightening overall. Now, do I think Freddy is a fantastic character to put in a game? No, they've tried. Him in Mortal Kombat makes no sense. It questions a lot of my ability. That is everyone asleep or what? Like, come on, you give us some answer. Now, I actually think if Freddy was to have a game, everyone's automatically in the dream world. You don't have to put them to sleep. You don't choose a way to actually, kill everyone. I actually think if in reality, in post-reality, if you were actually going to make a Friday or a Nightmare on Elm Street game, you would make it as frightening as possible. You'd want Freddy to have different abilities, different forms, different everything, different. Customize your Freddy a bit. Like take the hat off, put the glove on the other hand, put something in the game where it's unique, Fazable, and better off than what most he's been given. Like Freddy Krueger has the potential to becoming one of the world's greatest villains. Like to be true honest, he's a demon and a half, dude. Like he's honestly a scary person to be. But I think Freddy is overright deserving a video game. In this way of the day and age, it goes no. Honestly, Freddy doesn't deserve a game. In being chances of it happening, I don't know. I'm asleep, so I might not make it out alive. Okay. Oh boy. Ow, I fudged up. Big time. Big time did I fudge. Okay, now alright, like I was saying, when it comes to Freddy Krueger, if I would love to develop this, and I'd put money into it, to be honest, if they could do it. If they said, we're working on it, we've got this great idea, we want to approach it, I will go to them, I will ask, what's your idea? I want to hear your ideas, your thoughts, comments, suggestions on how you're going to make a Freddy Krueger video game happen. Freddy Krueger could be such an outstanding video game, and it'd be called A Nightmare on Elm Street. All these kids live in Elm Street. It's scary. That is a scary thought. Plus, I think, actually, being from what it is, Freddy Krueger is an outstanding villain. I know I've said this, but think about this from my point of view for a second. I'm a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan, too. I just don't talk about him as much as I do, like, Michael or Jason, because... Alright, I've got this. I might miss it. I always miss it. I am not good when it comes to this. I did it. Oh my god. Okay, so Freddy Krueger, he does need a game. He needs his own game. He doesn't need this. No, I was already over the thing. Now that's crap, dude. Come on, you gotta admit that was crap. Now these two other people better help me. Like for real, I have literally done everything to keep Freddy busy, and he's been on me like white on a freaking cantaloupe. I don't know. Okay, so let's talk Freddy games. Now, what if you're the people who are watching? What would your idea of a great Freddy game happening in this world? Like, to be honest, I'll lay out the scenario for you. Oh, not much, DB Life 157. Thank you for asking. What is up? All right. Well, what is up is it's just AMA Q&A. I am now discussing a Freddy Krueger possibility video game. Just an idea. It's not like I've heard rumors or something like that. I'm just spitballing an idea. What I had in mind was you're already in the dream world, and your way to escape is get out of the dream. That doesn't mean the game. I mean, that doesn't mean you defeated Freddy overall. I mean, but you have dream abilities, and that you customize your character however you want. We'll move out of my way. Okay. You customize your character however you want. It's your character. It's you, in a nutshell. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be like, you know, preset characters, kind of like this. Dude, he is... Dude, come on now. That is crap, dudes. No! No, 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 no! Dude, those guys kind of bum rushed me to that spot. There's a hook right there, dude. Okay, well, fine, whatever. I guess I'll just have to struggle. Alright, so... Now, here's the rules. You make your own character however you like. It's up to you. So, you have to make your character, and you're automatically put in the dream world with your friends. You think it's normal. But here's the game. You don't know if whether you're in the dream world or the real world. Freddy Krueger can only invade the dream world, and here's the thing. in the real world, I mean, well, it would defeat the purpose. You know your friends are asleep, but you could wake your friends up, but your friends have a sleep meter, and the sleep meter kind of runs off whether or not your character has drowsiness. It rolls for stamina. It's an RPG elemented game. I might not make it, guys, to be honest. I might not make it. I might die this time. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so, yeah, that was our first loss for the day. Okay, so, the way Freddy Krueger would work is, yeah, he'd use his glove to slash you. He would have 3 abilities each game, and he gets to choose between, like, 9 from the movies. One would be, he can turn in that little slug, and he can wander around the dream location. Given, he gets to pick where he haunts you, depending on your character. It'd be some detail to work into. Right, so Freddy Krueger would be able to use 3 of his abilities, like make his arm longer to kind of grab you and pull you. But his deal is he can't kill you until he scares you enough. You're scared, your fear, because he feeds off fear. The more fear that he induces on you, the more power he gets. That's just from like seeing him, from him taunting you, stuff like that. And I actually think it's terrifying to even think about in a video game. The game could be in first person, it could be in third person. That's up to, you know, really anyone at this point. I think third person would be better because you customize your character however you want, and you unlock outfits and stuff for your character. But the way your character looks is entirely up to you, on scale, to body size, to how fat you are, how skinny you are. How much you weigh, too, could be a scare factor in the game. It also induces your speed. So naturally, people would make like a skinny character and stuff like that, but there could be some fat characters that can run really fast. There are just so many thoughts on a Freddy Krueger game that has such a possibility. What do you guys think about that? Like that possibility of happening? Like for real, like a game where Freddy Krueger has control of the world he's in. Now another ability he could use is many of him. Like he uses like a clone to scare you, and it does. The minute you walk into like a scarecrow of him, or even writings on the wall, he has an ability he can write on the wall whatever he wants, and it's text however you want. And he does the whole, you know, the music. He can activate the music or the girls. He sets up the world how he wants. That's his creative control. He can do it however he likes. So that is my idea for a Freddy Krueger game. There might be some more bunched in there. I really think a Freddy Krueger game could really work now that they've got so many new fantastic games coming out. Like Resident Evil 2 is gonna blow box off, like not box office records, but game store records. Like for real, back in 1998 when I was 3, I actually remember the trailer being featured in a Pizza Hut TV, and then some jerk turned it off and he was into Backstreet Boys. I don't know. But 1998 when I was 3, I had a very good memory when I was young. So I remember the trailer of Resident Evil 2 on the big screen. And I was like, I want to play that. I like zombies. I was into horror stuff. I was into vampires mostly back then. I wanted to like be a vampire slayer. Under my bed, I would make steaks and stuff. I actually have garlic. Under my mom would ask me, "What's that smell?" So naturally, you would think, "Oh my God, this kid's a nut." If you came to my house, because you'd think I'd be like trying to kill you and then eat you with garlic. But I was a creepy kid when it come to, you know, if you didn't know who I was, you'd think I'm a real weirdo psychopath. But, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, he's pretty cool. So I give myself props for being cool. Because I like being cool. I like being that guy. He's like, oh, he's nice. He's cool. I like to give shout-outs, too, whenever it's convenient. Like, if you work with me, not just asking me to give you a shout-out. I'm also like that. I'm not going to be... Someone wants to give me a shout-out in the comments so they can boost their channel. It's like, well, I mean... How about you work with me, show the world how cool you are, prove yourself, you'll get more than a shout out. You get to be in a video with me. And I love to do that. I mean, if you want to drop your PSN account, which is PlayStation 4, write in the comments, I'll add you. I really will. Now, if you overwhelm me with them, it's going to take me a bit to add everyone. I might reach a limit on here. Now, there are some people I don't play with, so I might have to delete some people that don't get on for, like, in ever. But I'm not like, I'm going to delete you if I don't play with you forever. There's just some people that don't get on. And we got the pig to go against, so. And I'm also the obsession. Again, I've been the obsession the past 4 games. The 4 games I have played, I have been the obsession. Also, this is the pig. and we're screwed big time. DB, I'm just gonna call you DB. DB Life, if you're still watching, I looked at his channel and you only got 5 subscribers. Guys, since he's the first to comment on the video, I will do this. If you're the first to comment on a video, I will give you a shout out. If you're also the last right before, I will give you a shout out. And if you want to do a video with me, you're getting a huge shout out plus that. Alright, guys, I don't know if you're a dude or chick, so excuse me on this. Check out their channel if you want. I mean, they don't have any, I don't believe you have any videos. I'm not entirely sure. If you're just one of those people who use, okay, you don't have any videos. I'm sorry, but they're pretty cool. So like their comments, give them some, give them some love. I'll do that for you. If you don't got any videos, I'll tell everybody, give you some love. I'll even like the comment after the video if I could. A big time there. But yeah, I'll give you some props, definitely for sure. But I appreciate you commenting on the video, man. Chick, dude. It's hard these days with people, got so many. They took my entire box to do that. Wow. Okay, we got 4 to go. Now, okay, we can go save her. Now, I'm not like racist or biased or sexist or anything like that. I just don't know all the genders out there, that there's so many they've made these days. So I'm like, alright, you're going to have to pick one for me to call you by. If you're an it, she, he, gender fluid, I don't know. I'm not going to go in that territory, but I'm not going to entirely vast upon your whole life. It's up to you to make that decision, not me. I'm not terrified in that general sense, but I'm not territorying in that territory. I'm a male. I'm straight. I love women. So okay, all right, DB. You know what? It's a cool. I like your name because speaking of territory, there is a adventurer. I don't know if you know his name, but his name is DB Cooper, and your name instantly rung my bell on that note. It's like DB. Oh, DB Cooper. He was a bank robber that got away with a lot of money, but he disappeared after a snowstorm. And he was a genius when it come to being tactical. He planned everything out perfect. This guy's killing everyone. Wow, he's getting boxes on their head. I hope they get him off. Poop. Please don't come towards this hook. Please don't come towards this hook. If you come towards this hook, we're pretty much screwed. But yeah, dude, I like your name. It's very cool. And yeah, you're a guy. We got people who watch this in the future. Go down in the comments, give DB a like on his comments. No matter how many he makes, you gotta love him. You gotta love his comments. See, he's the first. There's another person watching, but I don't think they comment as much. I don't think they can comment. I think I know who they are, and they've told me that they'd like to comment, but they can't. It's kind of one of those things. But yeah, we're gonna go after that person in a second. It's just okay. That person got their trap off, good, and that the killer's out of traps. Thank God. If he puts another trap on that person, I think he's got. If he puts a trap on that person, we're good. I don't want to activate this. All right, we're good on that. Now the thing's activated. Crap. But yeah, DB, this is a channel. I like chatting with fans. I like chatting with subscribers. People call most of my people. I'm from another channel where we called everyone fans because they were like huge fans of us. That we were like rock stars to them, you know. They'd come in every video. They'd talk. They'd chat. They'd laugh. They'd have fun. It was a real chat fest. Now I started over because YouTube is something I kind of want to do on my own. I did want to do it with my friends. I always did want to do it with someone, but I come to a conclusion that I want to make success on my own, and I don't want it to be pinned on anyone else if I screw up or I succeed. I know it's weird to think about, but I just don't want it to see it that way in retrospect. Like, the only reason he got famous is because his friends. Well, I know it's not, but I don't want people thinking that, and I've gotten somewhat. I haven't gotten hate from it, but when I left the channel, they gave hate to my friends, and we're still friends. We didn't argue. It wasn't no creative differences. It wasn't anything like that. It was just, well, we couldn't do it. Like, I can't go to his house every weekend to record, and plus his brother's got a PS4 now, so that he can do videos himself. I wasn't being a jerk when I said I left. I made it clear. I did it in the video to do it, but I did it so the audience, the people who liked me, knew what was going on. The people who actually, you know, went there. If they were there for me, they didn't go there for them, I let them know. But if they were there for, you know, the bros, they're called Super Bacon Bros now, but back when I was with them, they were Super Bacon Guys, because the channel now belongs to Dylan and Richard. I left it, and Brandon, but Brandon doesn't seem to care about the channel. He doesn't really give an effort for it. I really implore him to do it on his own, do his own channel. I love those guys a lot. They're my best friends, and I love them. But when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to a hobby and a lifestyle choice that you've made, and I found the hatch, so if everyone dies, I've got an escape out. So, yeah, I'm not entirely, like, I'm not a dick when it comes to YouTube, but I am very picky when it comes to being in profession. I'm not a professional YouTuber. As you can see, I'm recording with a PS4. I would be doing it on a computer, but the whole point with a computer is that it's tough. It's kind of tough to run with if you're not well versed into it, you know. I don't want to hang around this whole latch deal, but I know where it's at. It's right here. But I'm not a jerk when it comes to YouTube. Like I said, I'm not entirely on the whole edge of I don't want to share my success, because I've watched a lot of YouTubers go down that path, and eventually it's going to just be about the videos. It's not going to be about the fans. It's not going to be about content creation. It's just going to purely be about what they want in it, and it's going to be about what I want in it, even though it was my channel to begin with. And still, licensing-wise, it's still my channel, but I wouldn't sue them or anything if they made a mistake or a deal about something. I would actually be 100% honest about it. I don't care what they do with their videos. They're still my friends. They're not douches when it comes to being about this. They wanted to I had them join because I cared about them. Now, I didn't want to be a jerk when I said I was leaving. I wasn't being, my intentions were pure. Well, I want to give the success to them, because they worked hard for, you know, the little subscribers we gained over the few months. We did it for 6 months, and we gained 113 subscribers alone, just by that. Even though I started off with 39 subscribers. Now, then again, when it came to this point in time, I wasn't sure that I was going to actually guarantee that my friends would be, you know, well liked on the YouTube, you know, community. I wouldn't think that they would actually win on anything else. I think I'm going down a road I can't exactly explain well, but I think, to me, being a YouTuber is what I liked about being a YouTuber was, well, that it was me. It wasn't nobody else. If I succeed in YouTube, it's because of me. Now, I'm going to get off this topic, unless you want to keep talking, you know, the 3 people that are watching want to continue talking about this. Doesn't matter to me. It's up to you guys as well. I'm the only one who escaped that round. I just now noticed, because I mean there was no way of saving them. You know, they're dead instantly on the hook. So DB, what brings you around lurking on YouTube? Tell me, just to answer this one question for me, and then you ask me as many questions as you want. How did you come across my channel? I'm just curious. That way, if I'm doing it right, thank you. Yeah, good game. That way, I know to, you know, to kind of keep doing it, because, yeah, I mean, no, I do want to get paid for this, but to me, it's about, you know, having so many people like you and want to keep watching you. That's what, to me, YouTube, originally, before anyone got paid on YouTube, that's what I wanted to be. And then I realized, you know what? I actually want to be a YouTuber. So we're going to do this again. I walked out with a health kit. We can actually kind of... Did we lose the sound or something? I don't know. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it might have been Lady Rena. because me and her, we're newly friends. We're not like besties or anything like that. I was watching on YouTube and I found her video live, and she was doing this, Dead by Daylight. And I liked her channel. I liked what it was. She reminds me a lot of myself, except she's a mom and she's married, and I kind of respect that. I wasn't looking, to chat with a girl or something like that, like most people might think. He was like, oh, he's got a crush, a cyber crush. No, when it comes to YouTubers trying to make it on here, I can explain that I've had over 100 subscribers, and I'm actually proud of myself on that. But I didn't do it by myself. And I'm not like, oh, I want to do this on my own, you go away. I gave a channel that already had 100 on it to my friends. And yeah, a lot of people were like, that's stupid, dude. Why don't you just tell them to get their own? Like, well, that's kind of rude. Plus, they need the boost, I mean, because with me, when it comes to me, I want to feel like, you know what, I did this. It's me. Because my whole life, I've never done anything really kind of right, but if I'm doing something right, I would much rather it be YouTube. Something people would love to see me do a lot, so that's kind of why. But yeah, Lady Brina, she's awesome. Like, I really like playing with her. She's not online, or else she'd be on chat right now. I invited her in case she does get on, but she's not on. And she subscribed to me as well. And DB, I actually appreciate you coming in, man. I really do. And no, I'm not quitting right now. I really appreciate you coming in on my video. I really like, I really like having people to play with. I really do. I really like having people to talk to once I'm in YouTube mode, But I really appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate you subscribing too, man. That's awesome. I'm gonna check how many subscribers I got now. I've lost count. Yeah, still 24. I try to go live every day. If I don't go live every day, it's because something came up. I'm either busy. I mean, I do got bills to pay, so I mean that kind of works in favor of how I escape it. But if I ain't got nothing going on, I'll either play a game to kind of like relax myself, because I am a gamer. I'm not gonna completely put all my gaming towards YouTube, because that's just exploitation. There are games that are brand new that I could have done. I beat God of War, the new God of War game, and I didn't record a bit of it. I didn't want to record a bit of it because, for one, it was kind of exploitation in such a sense. But I will say, when it came out, it was a great game. But I took it back. I put pre-order towards another new game I'm really excited for, which is the Spider-Man video game, which I am going to live stream my entire reaction to it, my entire thoughts to it. Eventually, I'll get a face cam on the side here so you can see what I look like. If you don't know what I look like, I've made vlogs about myself. I've done some Q&As over video. I've done a lot when it comes to YouTube. Let's see. It looks amazing, DB. And I'm going to tell you now, they said Mr. Negative isn't the main villain. And they showed a lot of the villains in one of the latest gameplays. But I personally think the Hobgoblin or Doc Ock is going to be the main villain, because due to the fact that they're one of the best Sinister Six there is. Doc Ock is one of my favorite villains due to the fact that he's not entirely evil, but he's not entirely good. He's just a smug scientist that knows how to build. Well, in the old original cartoons, he was a villain and a half, but in the comics, he was actually doing it for a reason. And that's the thing about villains when it comes to Spider-Man. They're not all entirely bad guys. Like, in the new Spider-Man Homecoming, the Vulture was a good guy. Like, for real. The Vulture was kind of a good guy. He wasn't a bad guy, but he was not good guy, but he was he was a good man. He did that for his family. And to be honest, I would have kind of done the same if I put all my money towards salvaging junk that was left behind by superheroes. And then Spider-Man had to clean up that loose end. And you know what? That's why I appreciate the Homecoming movie. And I used to like the Tobey Maguire, which, by the way, Sam Raimi is one of my favorite directors, just saying. Exactly. That's exactly right, DB. It's the way they do it is what makes him a bad guy. He's 100% correct there. Like, I know Vulture killed one person, but he didn't kill anybody. He didn't harm anyone. What he did was, they stealthily, we're back at the game. He stealthily took salvage stuff, and he flew out of there with it. He didn't hurt nobody. He accidentally killed Shocker, and I am the Obsession again. I don't know who it is, or oh crap. Oh crap! I didn't see that coming, not one bit. Oh my god. Okay, so oh my god, we're gonna have to run like hell. So yeah, Doc Ock I think super freaking scary. Alright, we're down, so I can read. Yeah, it is Amanda. It is Amanda. Yes, it is. Alright, we've got Obsession. Yes! Booyah, baby! Suck it! And we can actually run and kind of get ahead of the killer by a good bit. We'll hide here. Gotcha! Ah, come on! Oh, yeah, Decisive Strike helps a lot. Like, I recommend getting it for sure. And you have to have, I didn't have to have Laurie Strode unlocked, but I did level her up a good bit when I had her. I had to buy Laurie Strode off my friend's account when I had a $10 card. Or I had money, I had $10, and I was like, I really want to buy the Halloween chapter, but I didn't have it on mine. Yeah, and that's the biggest sucking part about this. To, if I attempt to escape, and if they start a generator, I've got to find one of those to get them off, and there's only 5 the entire thing, and to have that within a minute and a half, or 2 minutes total, that's gonna suck. And if she's got add-ons, the traps go on faster, and they start slightly before they get finished too. And I'm pretty much dead, but nobody's gonna come after me. I think they did this killer specifically for the reason to not camp, because Amanda, she could kill, and she could camp if she wanted to, because her radius is 0. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal somewhere, and we're gonna go get this trap afraid. I'm going for that one first. Due to the fact, crap, she's right behind me too. Does this like woman ever give up on somebody? This player just want to like call somebody some ma'am. Ooh, we got all close. Oh my god. And if I go back on the hook again, I'm dead. Like, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, ah, crap. Yeah, there are so many people that camp that, you know. I don't like this map due to the fact of how big and clunky it is. It's just upstairs. I'm right next to a hook, so there's no escaping this one. She's got me. She went on me like glue. Now, I will say she's not camping necessarily, but she camped the area. And that's what she's doing right here. She's going to camp the area until, of course, I'm dead. That's kind of how this one works. At least she's not up close camping me. But for sure, for a fact that she's, yeah, right there. Yeah, see? She's trying to cheat this. Now, if I was on a team game, yeah, see, they see her. They see that she's right there. Come on, hang on, hang on. I really do. I think it's like, excuse my language, but I think it's retarded. Come on, come get me, come get me. Come and get me. I know, right? I actually think in this game that the killer shouldn't be able to camp at all. I think it should be like maybe if they're in that area, they get slower. And if they're right next to you when you die, it stays that slow for the rest of the game. At least until you kill someone else. That's what I think they should have done with the game. And I'm sacrificed due to the fact she scared people off. She chased people. I didn't have a chance to get out. But I'm not going to report that person because they weren't like right next to me. I know some killers that stay right there. And I've had to report people over live just to humiliate them. Like, I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. Alright, but we lost a med kit that would have helped us. I wish I would have used at the right time. I kind of wish I would have, but I didn't think about it. It's hard to actually keep thinking. Oh, for sure, report all the killers you can. I've got to wipe my glasses off real quick. I kind of smudged them just now, trying to adjust them with my headset. But yeah, report killers for sure. You know, people don't play fair in these games. The killer is already OP as it is. I mean, due to the fact that you can't kill the killers. I could. It's uncommon, so we'll go rare. I used to think that yellow was better than green due to the fact just green's more. No, not out. You know, yellow's more of a positive color, but you would think. Okay, so we'll start as far as possible from the killer in this next go around, and that's a good thing. There is so many times when I played as Quentin that I've spawned right next to the killer. Oh yeah. There are, but there's only one killer that's slower, and it's the nurse. She is slow as dog turd moving downhill. If it was stationed, of course. If the the nurse is slow to the degree that she used to be one of the fastest. She used to move fast. She used to blink really fast. They kind of nerfed her down to where she's like unplayable. Due to the fact that every nurse I've went against at this point in time has just been not really that good. Due to the fact that she is hard to play. She is really hard. Emo Slayer. Wow, I guess he really hates them. And then Smiley here. And then Round Leopard. With some numbers. I don't like the whole numbers thing. You know, I don't want to keep numbers on players. Look at my name. It's Wade Parker is me. That is just plain old name. You know, it is me. I'm Wade Parker. That's just me. But, yeah. So, as far as, like, movie news that I usually do in these updates of games, I'm excited for several. I'm excited for Venom. Really excited for Venom. I'm really ultra excited for Halloween. I am. I've been updated with it for the past year. Ever since I heard Danny McBride got a hold of the script, and he's writing it, and he's got John Carpenter's blessing, I've been through every update there is, like a true fan would. And I am a true fan of Halloween. I love Halloween. Michael Myers is just one of my favorite. He is my favorite slasher. But my favorite overall horror movie is Evil Dead. I love the Evil Dead movies. Bruce Campbell is my favorite actor. My second favorite is Ryan Reynolds. I love Deadpool. I love Ryan Reynolds. He's got that quirkiness. I loved him ever since I seen Van Wilder. Oh, yes. They are amazing. I want to see Venom, even though there's like people are saying it's not going to be good, it's going to be great. It's kind of speculation. I mean, you don't know at this point. There is a video that only one person has made. And I'm one of those people who, I mean, I don't like to argue, but I will argue over something I love dearly if someone is just insulting it like it's a fact. They specifically said this, and my friend Dylan will vouch for this. Halloween 2018, why it would suck. Why Halloween, the video was called Why Halloween 2018 Sucks. He didn't put a question mark, he didn't put an exclamation point either. Actually, yeah, he did actually put an exclamation point. I'm the obsession yet again. How about that? I'm far away from the killer as possible, thank the Lord. Now, he put that in the video. It's like it's a fact, and he stated how it's not going to be good in the market, how it's not that good. To be honest, he's not a fan, and it's the nurse again. It's the nurse. But yeah, I know why this guy would think that, but yet again, he's not a fan. He's not a horror fan. I've seen his channel. It's just his opinions, but he states them like they're a fact. He says everyone hates it. I started arguing on there. I said, dude, this is your opinion. The movie hasn't even came out yet, and you're kind of judging it before it's released. And dude, the trailer just dropped. Now this video that came out before the trailer dropped, but I really wanted to shove it back in his face because I don't like it when someone judges something before it's happened. Like, for real, everyone judged Obama. I'm not an Obama fan, just getting that out now. But everyone judged Obama like he was going to ruin this whole world. He's the devil. I mean, he didn't come out as the devil. He's not, you know, he's not killing people. I don't really care for politics. I'm not a political person. But surely, you don't know what he's going to do. There might be a president come along that's better than JFK. But we're going to save opinions on that. Politics alone. Same thing with religion. It's out of the conversation. But I'm just saying, don't judge something before it happens because you're not a mind reader. You're not a psychic. You're definitely not a fortune teller. You're not going to tell whether this movie's going to be fantastic or it's going to be great. To be honest with you, there are several movies that came out that the movies were phenomenal. For real. They were phenomenal. They were fantastic, and sorry, I had to do that. I had to focus. Okay, so Halloween 2018, why it sucks. He was talking about the market and how, oh, it's not gonna do good in the box office just because it's, you know, written by Danny McBride. He knows the details of the movies, but he's judging it based off the details. And due to the fact that, to be honest, I don't think he's a fan. People are gonna hate, and you gotta hate them. But you know what? That doesn't mean the little guy can't put some people, the haters, in their place. Like, if you went on a video of Shane Dawson and called him a gay... this is just me spitballing some words. This is not me saying this directly or even to Shane Dawson. I'm saying if someone went on a Shane Dawson video and called him a gay faggot, and blatantly, I'm just blatantly putting out there, not saying I'm calling that or I use that word derogatively. I'm just using it as an example. I don't say it all the time. I only use it as an example word. If they called him that and... they don't even know who he is. They didn't care to blatantly put it. And even if they did know who he is, it's not their place to judge something like that. I don't agree with critics on most of the movies that are out now. To be honest, the newest Death Wish movie, to me, and this is my opinion, it may not have been the greatest movie ever, but I liked it. To be honest, it's a really good updated version of the original. To me, I liked it because, for one, I like Bruce Willis, yes. But it is my opinion, and it is my right as a human being and as a citizen of the United States for freedom of speech to say whatever I want about anything I want to talk about. Just as it is a good opinion to talk about people to hate something too. Now, that doesn't mean you should let people hate something before they don't know it. It's okay to love, but is it okay to hate? No. It's not okay to hate. But is it okay to tell people who hate something that they don't know anything about to put them in their place? Yes, that is fine. As a U.S. citizen, you're allowed to do that too. You can talk crap about this person, but if you're wrong, you need to be put in your place. There's also a thing about being a U.S. citizen. Now, I'm not talking about just if you're, someone from Iraq or the U.K. I'm pretty sure you guys have freedom of speech too, but in America, we have this thing where we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We can talk to the public, ask any questions we want, and it be freedom of speech. Like right now, I have the freedom to come up on here and talk about whatever I like. And if you have a disagreement with that, and if I'm wrong about something, you have the right to tell me I'm wrong, and then I need to be put in my place. You can do that. But now, I don't think I've said anything offensive towards anyone that's going to put me in my place. But like I said, I may be wrong about a few things in my life, but if I'm agreeing with something that's a fact, and it's overall not hated, I'm not going to hate on it. I'm simply not I'm not a critic. I have stated opinions towards my belief. And that is what being a great American is all about. Now, I'm really surprised she didn't see us. I know I'm going on a rant here, and I apologize if this is boring most of you, but it's just, say if you liked a movie no one else liked, or if you remember as a kid everyone liked it, but in the future everybody says, oh, that movie sucks now. It's like, how? I remember when I was a kid, most of the movies I went and seen, people loved, they talked about it a lot. For example, like Adam Sandler. When did Adam Sandler become so hated? Like, I mean, this may be just my opinion, but like, when did he become hated? I don't remember him being such a bad person. It's not like he killed somebody. It's not like, you know, he's Saddam Hussein or he's Satan himself. But like, for real, like, when did he become such a hated person? I know he's one of the most hated celebrities in the world right now, but like, honestly, throw him a bone. He's got a family feud too, and he loves to be in movies. It's his hobby. It is his right as a citizen too to make a movie if he wants. And if you hate it, you hate it. But that doesn't mean everyone else is going to hate it. But I hate when people say everyone hates this movie. No, not everyone hates the movie. I personally liked Death Wish, the remake. I loved it. I loved the originals a little bit better because, you know, I'm a classical person. Plus, I watched it first. And plus, something about the original just kind of sparks. But the new one wasn't that bad. It was not. Should it be the worst movie of the year? No. To be honest, I only think if the movie is racist and offensive to literally almost every community, then it should be the worst movie in the world. But should a movie be ranked upon its actor that's in the movie? No, it shouldn't. Should it also be... This killer's not that good, I can already tell. Now, like I said, should the movie be ranked upon how well the actors do in it? Like, I mean, okay, depending on who the actor is in the movie, you shouldn't hate the movie due to the fact that the actor you don't like's in it. Like, I knew a person that judged the movie beyond who was in the movie. I'm like, the movie might actually be good. I didn't like Leonardo DiCaprio, to be honest with you, but that doesn't mean I won't watch a movie that involves him in it. I will watch a movie that has Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And I will say, there is a movie I really like his character in. And that's Django Unchained. A movie that's mildly racist in lots of ways, but to be honest, it's a damn good movie. Now, I'm sorry if I've offended you, DB, or anyway. I don't know if I have or not. I really don't. I'm sorry if I have. I mean, this is my opinion. This is just me. This is how I feel towards society today. When you watch Mojo, and so many people watch it, Watch Mojo is not what they say they are. They say they're a voting system, but yet I've went to their website and I've been there many times. Their voting system's only done by like 5 or 6 people. That's voting to them. They say, oh, thousands of people vote. No, they don't. People don't vote on that site. People don't go to Watch Mojo. They don't. It's the fact. They don't go to Watch Mojo to vote on a movie, how terrible it is, or how great the movie is. First off, I think if the movie is well received in the box office, it's a successful movie. Now, there are some movies that didn't make as much money, but does that make it a terrible movie? No. Watch Army of Darkness. It's not a terrible movie, but it didn't make back its budget. The movie didn't make that much money. To be honest, it didn't make that much money until the home, it was on VHS. Now, I mean, that's just me. I personally think this stuff. I personally think if the movie is good, the movie can make money, but that like Friday the 13th, the reboot, it made money, but people didn't like it. People were kind of like, oh man, that sucked. Okay, you're not a fan if you go to watch a horror movie that you don't know anything about, and you don't need to go to a movie in the first place. I think if you're a Jason fan, you go watch a Friday the 13th movie. However, if it's like the first in the series and it might be spectacular, I think, yeah. Now, when they started doing the whole Han Solo movie review, dude, when I went in the theater and seen Solo, the movie theater was packed on the 3rd day. That tells you the box office was good. 2, when the movie ended, everyone stood up and clapped. That tells you they liked it, and audiences agreed with it. When people start saying on the internet, please understand, 90% of the internet is in fact fake. It is not real. Everything they say on there is literally lies. It's the way people work. And I know I'm going to start sounding like one of those people that's like, it's a conspiracy. No, just hear me out. What I personally feel upon the way social media works, if one person says something, the next person says something because they're clueless, they're confused, they're not really they're on the level of how everyone else feels. Me personally, I do not personally think that Suicide Squad was not one of the worst movies of 2016. I don't think that. However, I do personally think that 50 Shades of Grey or the 50 Shades movies, they're not good movies, given the fact that nobody's into that stuff. Everybody moves beyond that. Nobody wants to go watch a porno movie when they could simply watch it for free on the internet. Deeper and better. Not just saying I'm into that stuff. I'm just saying, if you're going to watch a movie about being into fetish stuff, you can do that on the internet for free. That's literally how that works. Now, I mean, you might agree, you might disagree. There might be a way to sell a movie. There might be a way not to sell a movie. You know, when a movie is based on a book, and the book didn't sell that well in the first place, you don't go and make a movie off of something that nobody really cares about. First of all, like The Hunger Games is a great example on how to make a book from a movie. So is It. So is The Shining. Shining was a great way to make a movie into a book, or a book into a movie. Now, when it comes to movies that are put into a book perspective, and people like reading better than they like watching, which I've only met a few. I haven't met too many of those. But I have met some interesting people that say the book is better than the movie. However, I can name several movies that were a lot better than the book. Number 1, Ready Player One. Yes, it was a book. Yes, it was amazing, and it made you want to have a movie based on that. How hard was that to make all these pop culture references from the 90s into, or even in the 80s when the book was written, into a perspective of now? You had to add so much stuff into it. Yes, you could do that. That is amazing. It is a great way. 2, The Shining. The Shining, even though Stephen King hated the movie, he did not like how the movie was made. I loved the movie. I didn't read most of the book, but from what I could tell, the book was kind of drawn out and just boring in such ways. I'm not saying Stephen King's a terrible writer. I'm just saying when Stephen King goes into detail on certain things, he gets weird with it. He just says, oh, I'm going to go wild with it. You can tell, because if you make kids have orgies... Oh my god, come on, really? When you make kids have orgies, you're asking for trouble. You're literally asking for... That's child pornography in a book. And given this, I would not want to watch a movie or read a book that describes children having sex. That's me. I am not, a prude, but I'm not a conformist where I will say that's something I'm into. No, it's art. Children having sex is not art. That's literally child porn. That's just me. Might be wrong. Maybe the fucking government's into that stuff. I don't know. And yeah, there's a hex. So we gotta find the hex. She's cursed us. This witch. Even though she's not a witch. So, I mean, that's just my perspective on certain things. That's where, in a good case, that is a lot better. I really do. I don't think a movie should go straight off the book. There are some cases where there are books that turn into terrible movies. I really do. I actually think that the Gulliver's Travel movie wasn't that bad of a movie for a Jack Black movie. I love Jack Black. He's one of my favorites. He's on my top 10 list. I'd watch a movie with him in it. I went to theaters and seen Jumanji, the newest one. Welcome to the Jungle. Now, do I give him props for making, Gulliver's Travels didn't go anything really other than the fact that he kind of is a giant amongst little people and wrecked on an island off the book. No. He peed upon the people and the fire in the village. The original kind of spat water at them. I remember that. But there are times where the book isn't as good as the movie. Now, there's a book I read when I was a kid, when I was younger, when I was in school, How to Eat Fried Worms. I've never watched the movie, but I know it wasn't a popular movie, but I heard the book is really great. And then I actually read the book, and I was amazed by it. It was a book I read. I liked it. It was short, but it was good. Anyway, sorry, I take up all the talk time here on just pointless stuff. DB, you seem to be the most talkative when it comes to this stuff, and you might not even be here anymore. But throw me a question. Your question you want to throw, and I don't care. fire away. And if you're not here, I understand why. I screwed up by saying something you didn't like. And I apologize deeply. Please don't come my way. Please don't come my way. Okay, she's not coming my way. Run. Bam, boom, banana. I've got lightweight on, so it should delete my tracks. Ah, come on. Woo! Ah, come on. Alright. Please let me use my escape. Please let me use Decisive Strike. No. Crap. Okay. Ah, she's really good. You can tell. I'm hooked. Crap. I could attempt to escape, but I don't wanna. We'll go ahead and do one. Fudge. Alright, I think we're gonna die. I really think we're gonna die. Alright, we're gonna definitely die. No, might not. Come on, struggle, 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 struggle. Come save me, please. Now I know if I get hooked. This is why you shouldn't take forever on people. Blues Cruiser. I like that name. Okay, is she coming? Like, I don't know. Alright, let's finish this, and let's please finish this quickly. Alright, she's all the way over there. Thank God. I'm gonna get right here and finish this. But yeah, that's just... Sorry, guys, if I offended any of you on that. I really do apologize. I know it might not have... That is my opinion. It might not be right. It might not be how you think. And you might have some disagreements. And if you feel free to share, I will not judge you upon your opinions. Or your, based views upon things. Just, that's how I see it. I don't think movies should be judged upon critics. I don't think people should actually review a movie unless it's... unless it's absolutely terrible. Don't review every movie unless it's actually a terrible movie. Like, seriously, like movies about, I don't think rape's necessarily something you should throw in a movie. I really don't. It's not necessary. I can think of movies that do that. I'm gonna go save this person due to the fact that they're almost dead. And Michelle Hero. Alright, Michelle Hero, I'm gonna come in for you. Unhook your stealth. Let's go. Alright. I would come... Oh, poop. Yep, we're found. We're found! No! Woo! Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get as far away from a hook as possible. No, come on! I'm right next to a hook. And we're not gonna be able to get to 40%, like, right off the bat. Yeah, see, I don't think there should be that many hooks in this game either. That's kind of crap. Alright, guys. I think it's gonna be my last game. Maybe tomorrow there will be much better quality of the, better I might have more people join in tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to some people. We're gonna get like a live gangbang going, and yeah, I'm probably gonna call it that. I'm gonna say it again. Thanks, DB, for commentating, giving us something to talk about. Really appreciate it. We're at level 46 now. That's awesome. 4 more levels, and we prestige level 2. Prestige level 2. That's awesome. But thank you guys again. I really can't thank you enough. We're at 24 subscribers. One more subscriber, and we're halfway to my actual goal for 50 subscribers. And then once we reach 50, I am going to do a video about my day. I might do an actual live all-day video about my day. When I do this, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing maybe 2 hours of my day into a video. And when I do this, be happy, because it took a lot of me to think about. Oh, you know what? I'll just live my day, or I might live a video game. I don't know. But then again, thank you so much for tuning in on myself. And this is a special thanks to some of you who actually kept me up. There was a time where I was gonna completely quit YouTube. Yes, this is true. I wanted to quit YouTube due to the fact that it got to the point where it's actually getting harder to be famous. It's getting harder to be what you want to be in YouTube. Whether you want to be the guy who gets paid for doing crappy videos, or you want to be that guy who actually gets paid doing good videos, but you're also doing it because you love it. Now, you could sit here and say that you love doing a video, but you could actually be one of those who actually mean it. And I can tell you, I mean what I say. I would love to do the YouTube just to do it. Yeah, it is, a great perk to actually, yeah, I'm really reading the perk part. It's a great thing to get paid for doing what you love. And YouTube is a great way to do it. But it is also a hard way to do it. It's getting a lot harder. It's getting a lot tougher for those who, actually you do want to do YouTube. And I understand completely. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You have to have so many amount of views. You have to have so many hours. And yeah, it's just, to me, I think that's, why YouTube? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to punish everyone else? That is unnecessary as hell. YouTube, I really am disappointed in how you've handled your ways. Just because one person does something explicit and screws up, given he's suffered enough for what he's done, and we all know Logan Paul has suffered, and he's paid his due. We're not gonna hold that against him forever. But he did put us all in this spot. He did put us where we got to do this. But you know what? It's up to us to adjust to the rules. If they make a new rule where we can't make videos about video games anymore, that's half YouTube gone. That is literally half. YouTube was the great way to watch TV without actually watching TV to pay for it. You just had to have internet. YouTube is free. Free to watch whatever you want. That's what YouTube used to be. YouTube, to me, used to be, if you wanted to go watch a cat fight a dog, you came to the right place. If you wanted to watch a hovercraft fly on water, you came to the right place. If you wanted to watch people talk about their day, that was the place to be. And YouTube used to mean that to me. It used to mean I wanted to be a YouTube star. Now, I'm a guy who's only got 24 subscribers on a restarted channel, who came from a 5,000 subscriber rate channel, went to a 113 on his next channel, and now he's back to 24. I've had to adjust 3 times to every rule they've made. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing it because I love YouTube. I love YouTube with all my heart. No matter how whiny or bitchy she gets. Thank you, people. Stay epic. And I love you all.